That's right. This broadcast is not meant for children. No one under the age of 13 should ever watch this show.
Fucking show.
That's right, folks. This week, we're back. Last show of the year. Gonna wrap it all up, talk about it, and what is the season without a visit from Squatchy Claus. That's right. Your Old Pal Wes is joining us tonight. He's got a special deal for all of you people out there for Christmas. You can still get it done. We're going to talk about some things you can get last minute for the people in your Bigfoot life for Christmas and see where it all goes from there. It'll probably all go to hell, but we're going in a handbasket. So welcome everybody to the Squatchers Lounge podcast, brought to you by, once again, StreamYard. That's right, StreamYard. For when YouTube screws you, go to StreamYard. They're still not charging anybody, so that's good. Hey everybody, there's your old pal S. That's right, at Squatchy Inc. You want to add that to your Instagram, to your pictor, to your pin it rest or your anus rest or whatever that rest is, the Pinterest. Put it on, find it on Facebook. Get it done, because that man right there is a talented hello, Mr. Wes. I dropped the first time ever. All right, so Merry Christmas, everybody.
How's it going, everybody?
Oh my goodness, it's going to be one of those nights tonight. So, yeah. What are we talking about tonight? You know, as a matter of fact, I just right before the show, personally, I spoke to Mr. Ken Gerard, and he said that if you message him on Facebook, he will get you your own signed copy. That's right. Autographed to you, not just an autograph, but actually filled out to you. Contact him via Facebook on the Ken Gerard page, and he said you might get it before Christmas. Can't promise it at this point because you wait to the last damn minute. But I got to tell you, I've been through the book now. I'm impressed. It's not full of woo crap. And Ken's not really a follower or a believer in the woo. It's solid biological background. I mean, it really is logical, sensical information. So if you're looking for the profit of Zorth and the saving of 24,499 souls from another vibration, then this is the book for you. But if you want to get, a decent look at a guide to Bigfooting, I'd say for sure pick up Ken's book, give it to a Squatcher. He'll write it out to anybody you want. Hell, he even gave me credit as being a reverend on this one. So, yay, it's filled out to the Reverend Jeff. It's a great read. I've been through it a couple of times now. There's a couple of chapters in there that are hitting home with me. Some of the stories hit home with me. Some of the drawings that are in there hit home with me. I'm finding over the years that the more I listen to people's stories, the more I can relate them to actual instances or sounds that I've heard in the woods over a vast time now. I've been chasing Bigfoot 30 plus years now. That's a long ass time to be doing anything, don't you think there, Mr. Wes? I clicked. Nobody heard that because I clicked you out of the show because I'm still new to this. Hey, it happens. Whoops, not that button. At least they didn't kick you, like eject you from the show, because apparently that's a button around here somewhere too. Anyhow, hey brother. There's I think that's what I was looking for. Yes, that's the one. Hey, yeah, Giant Wes. Show us your 3-pack, dude, that you're selling of the Squatchy comics, man. This is what I really wanted to bring you on for tonight because, dude, I want them. So.
Oh, I'm gonna send you some.
Yeah, we need to talk and get me a set of those up here. But yeah, dude.
If you're familiar with Batman: The Killing Joke, this is just
You're literally taking iconic comic characters and turning them into Sasquatches.
Read those last names.
John Squatchin, Brian Yowie, and Alan. What is it? Hurricane.
Harry Man.
Harry Man. Okay, there you go. I mean, it's just it's oh, those are so cool, man. That is the Joker, which I saw the new Joker movie, and oh my god, yeah. This is one of my favorite. Yeah, the Spider Squatch. I'm a Spider-Man dude, and that's freaking awesome, dude. Could you imagine if Sasquatch actually shot ropes out of his freaking wrists and swing through the trees that way? We'd never catch him. Oh, those are absolutely fantastic. And then there's that's that. I don't know, man. I think I'm running from that guy. Like, I don't want him to come save me. I don't at all. I want to see the comics that go along with these, though, dude. You might have to like start developing some comics.
That would be tight.
Seriously, like just one comic to go along with each of the art pieces. Now, tell the people what the deal is.
Yeah, so I got these prints made up, selling them all. They're $10 each, or 3 for $25. And then whatchamacallit, like priority shipping, like making sure they're safe and everything, the way I ship them and everything. Priority shipping's like $7 and stuff. So like I can ship them. So
for under $35, you can get all 3 of them safely sent to somebody, and that's priority mail. So that's like 2 to 3 days. So you got plenty of time to get your order in and get them delivered to your Squatch loved one for Christmas. If they're a comic book fan and a Bigfoot fan, there's nothing better than that. How do they get a hold of you to order those?
The best way to do it would either be Facebook or Instagram. And you can catch me Squatchy Inc. That right there.
At Squatchy Inc. You can find you on Facebook that way too.
Yep.
You should be able to put that right in the search bar up at the top at Squatchy Inc. and it'll take you right to the page. You can message him there, and he'll get those suckers coming to you. Do you take PayPal and Venmo and
PayPal?
Just PayPal. Okay. Yeah. Somebody asked me if I had Venmo the other day. I'm like, no, I'm not a 15-year-old doucher. So I don't have anything but PayPal. I'm an old guy. Don't push me. But yeah, that is freaking cool. Hey, you found something else while you were out and looking around for Bigfoot stuff. And I want.
So you have been going out actually squatching, right?
Right.
I have been squatching in another way, because with how I, have a love for comics, I've been going places and looking and building my huge collection of like Sasquatch comic books and stuff like that. So like I've just been building like crazy, like finding like old books that just have like
a Sasquatch episode, right.
But I've been finding a bunch of cool stuff like that. But I was with my buddy the other day and we were looking at cards and we saw that they had all these other cards and stuff. And I found the Harry and the Hendersons.
Unopened, whacked box of bubble gum Harry and the Hendersons trading cards. Dude, totally. Hey, are there any special cards in there? Is there like one? Is it listed on there? There were like some of the cards in there, like 1 in 5 or 1 in 50 or 1 in 500.
From what I look like on eBay and stuff like that, they're all worth about $1 each.
About $1 each. And how many cards are in that case?
There's 36 packs.
And how many cards are the pack?
I have no idea.
Well, it says it on the box, Junior, but that's all.
No, it doesn't.
It should. Oh my God.
No, there's no.
Are they made by Tops?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. So, they'll do nothing.
But I'm totally gonna open these bitches one day live on my YouTube channel.
Oh hell yeah! Let's see if you can make a whole set out of that case. I bet you can't. I bet you'll be missing some. You'll have doubles of others. Well, Topps does that on purpose, man. Trust me. I used to collect baseball cards. I usually, at the end of a season, by the time I was done with the Topps like chasing down all the singles and all the cards that you couldn't get at common in the shop. I could put 4 sets together minus like 2 of the special cards. And it was just like, holy crap, dude. I've spent like $90 on a $14 card set that I could have just ordered a $14 card set. What the hell's wrong with me? Tops depends on that kind of stuff. That's for sure.
I also found this.
The Bigfoot pop top, dude,
it's fuzzy.
It reminds me of the Todd Standing Muppet head, bro. The flocked face, the dead eyes. That's it. It's the Michael Jackson Todd Standing Bigfoot. Oh, that's freaking hysterical. I remember I had that conversation finally with Dr. Meldrum. He and I don't see eye to eye and haven't for years, and I don't really care. But I finally got him to come out about Todd Standing and whether he supports him or not. And of course, he finally said that he doesn't, and that he doesn't take his evidence as gospel. But when I asked him why he didn't, immediately take the advice of the community, based upon people that were, special effects people and movie people and people that could tell that this was a flocked face Muppet character with dead eyes, he posts up a picture of chimps and asked me, well, don't you think that Bigfoot would all look differently? Are you basing it upon something you've seen? And I'm like, no, I'm basing it upon the dead taxidermy eyes, the flocked face, the horribly stitched upper lip, the fact that it doesn't move, and the fact that it looks like a cartoon character. And he goes, yeah, you might have some good points there. That was the highlight of my year, right? In Bigfooting was finally when Dr. Meldrum said, oh, you might have a point or two there. I mean, it's really kind of strange. What did you like in Bigfooting? Was there anything that caught your attention in Bigfooting this year? Any of the shows that you remember? Or
man, there's a bunch of new movies that I've been watching.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, dude, like there's enough movies out there that we could bring back.
Bigfoot Entertainment Weekly.
Yeah.
Well, we'll do Bigfoot Entertainment Monthly.
Yeah.
That way it would last a lot longer because we burned out. Like, what do we burn out at? Like 6-month mark? I think we burned out on the
but there is a lot more now.
Oh, yeah, there is, dude. What was the last one that you saw?
What was the newest one? I have to pull this shit up right here.
I saw some of those horrible Netflix ones. But I kind of threw a curve at him. Hoax, that's the one. Yeah. I was all right with Hoax. I was okay with it. I'm kind of a really bad critic on the Bigfoot kind of things in movies because I know I have a Bigfoot movie in me and that I want to write that I haven't written yet, and nobody has lived up to what my movies, my movie is in my head. And you read Demon Lake, which has your character, based on your character in it, as a nod to a cabin in the woods. It's been a long time since you read that, but that's something that needs to get made. But yeah, dude, Bigfooting has just been weird this year. I remember In Search of, I guess it started out of In Search of Monsters, where they came up here to the Sierras and they went with Graybeard. What the fuck is his name? Wow, that's my second F-bomb. Stacy Brown Jr. And Justin up to the Sierras, and they took the eDNA guys up there, and basically they found non-human 98th percentile primate DNA coming out of the creek right here, right there by Bassett Station, by one of the areas that we go squatching in like all the time. And that's huge, as far as like DNA claims. They know that it's not human. It's closer than chimpanzee, and it shouldn't be found in the Sierras, but here we are. So what is it?
He's a monkey.
It's a monkey, a little tiny monkey. He shoots through 20 feet of snow through the winter. Doesn't get ate up by nothing. I mean, seriously, monkeys don't hibernate. And right in that spot where they collected that sample, there will be 18 feet of snow for the next 3 months. So what's leaving monkey primate DNA come out of the creeks up there? I don't know. It's obviously enough of them up there to leave that kind of DNA scent behind. All right.
Am I the only one on the screen here?
You are the only one on the screen there because I'm still looking for the other button. But let's see here. Does that work? That works. Hey, don't pick on me, man. I'm just trying to get along.
They don't want to see me. They want to see Santa Rev.
Santa Rev. That's right. Squatchy Claws. Hey, let's take this opportunity to say hi to the people hang out out there tonight. Miss Natalie Smith. Hello there, young lady. I hope you're feeling well for the holidays. Miss Maria Allegria. Hello, Bella. Glad you are out there as well. There's the Tim McCune. Hey, champ. I'm glad you're with us tonight. Hope you're feeling well. Oh, there's the Squatchy Inc. dude right there. You can even find him on YouTube. Yeah. Steven Christensen. Well, welcome aboard. There's Mr. Kent.
Bless you.
All over my hairy cat. Every time. Shane Barber. There's the myth, the man, the legend. Let's see. Gonna move on down. Can Squanch is in the house. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Glad you are with us as well. Let's see here. There's Mr. Fang. Hello there. Reverend Matthew Gaines. Reverend. Okay, there is.
What happened to Darrell?
You know what? Darrell was here recently, but he got changed to the night shift, so he doesn't get to come in and watch us anymore. But he did check in a few weeks back and said he'll have a Darrell with Coke.
Darrell.
Yep, James Darrell. Let's see here. There's Mr. Reverend Dean Cooper. Yeah, doing laundry. Too busy to answer my question 3 hours ago. Thanks, bub. Let's see here. Frank Smith. There it is. Hey, bro, did you ever get your motorcycle back? I hope so. Hope it wasn't that banged up. Dude got his bike stolen in the UK, bro, and they got it back to him. Like, hell yeah. In America, that doesn't happen. It doesn't happen in America. They don't even look for it in America. They're just like, whatever.
Get out of here.
Yeah, they're like, just claim it, whatever. There's Reverend Rodney Dupree. Hello, Reverend. Reverend.
Dupree, the place to be.
There he is. I'm gonna go gold mining with that dude in the spring. I will have it all figured out before he gets here. Let's see here. Who else? There's the brown dwarf. Hey, bro, sorry I missed your text, man. I don't know what the hell happened. It came in like I don't even know. I wasn't trying to ignore you. Let's see here. Moving right along and down and dirty. Karen Robb, if I haven't said hi to you yet, I just did. And there's the Grasshopper et al. Hello there, sir or madam.
Grasshopper.
I don't really know which because it says Grasshopper. So there you have it. That's who's hanging out with us live tonight here. Last show of the year. We're changing the focus of the show next year a little bit. We're gonna give lessons in hoaxing, where it all started, where it all went, where it's all gone, where it is now, and what to look out for in the future. So I'm tired of people saying, well, people don't know what to look for anymore. They don't, they've just come into they don't know that all this stuff is fake. I said, well, we're going to solve that problem. We're going to have an entire season on why it's fake and why it's important to acknowledge that it's fake. And if you are posting blurry pictures in public on Facebook talking about Bigfoot wearing clothes and holding a child while you zoom in on 3 pixels inside of a picture, well, hang on to your nutsack. It's time for an overhaul. I ain't playing. Come at me, bro. You'll have the opportunity to come on the show and defend your crap. You want to come on the phone and show and actually change my mind? I'll be the Steven Crowder of Bigfoot. Change my mind. I'll let you come on the show and change my mind if you can. Kathy Yarborough, there you are, young lady. I'm glad you made it as well. So there you have it. But yeah, man, that's where the show's going next year. We're pulling no punches next year. If you're posting crap, I'm gonna call it crap. I'm gonna show you why it's crap, and we're gonna move right along. Clear pictures. It's very simple. We don't have any clear pictures of Bigfoot because people take pictures of, I don't know what they're taking pictures of. This is the weird part. This is the weird part, and this is why I've kind of started to focus on it. I'll give you a little bit of a preview to it. I had a conversation with a lady in one of these groups that posted a picture, said that there were 3 Sasquatch in the picture, and there were nothing but shadows of leaves and pixelation and pareidolia, as usual. And when I asked her why I couldn't see the Sasquatch in this picture, she said it was because I wasn't a chosen one.
Oh,
wasn't good enough at heart. And then I asked her, I said, well, okay, that's fine. Talk to me about this cloaking. Does each individual creature have a cloak, or is it just a cloak of interdimensional portal ship? If a hair falls out, is it still cloaked? Does it have its own cloaking mechanism? How are you even sure that you're seeing Bigfoot? Maybe you're seeing some kind of a space alien or interdimensional being. Why do you even call this thing a Sasquatch? It doesn't have any of the qualifications that a Sasquatch would need. And she lost her mind. The moment you suggest that she's not seeing a Sasquatch and she's seeing some other sort of interdimensional vibrational cloaking being, it's too much for her. But as long as she associates all that crazy shit with a Sasquatch, then it's okay. And well, I just don't know where we're going to go. Yeah, I'd also look at the question above it there, Mr. Dean. I asked you about how you ultimately got logged into StreamYard in case I had problems with Squatchy Inc. But he's being a quackhead at this point.
What?
YouTube isn't, or Facebook isn't delivering messages properly. Anyhow.
Oh, it's not?
It might not be. It is friggin' Facebook. And I am considered an activist. I am pinged. Oh, you have no idea. Sometimes it takes 20 seconds for my post to go up. Like, I don't know how many algorithms are searching through my crap, but I have to be very careful on what I post on social media anymore. I mean, it is ridiculous how quickly you get wrapped up in algorithms these days. Algorithm this, algorithm that. I got an algorithm for you, all right. Where's that harmonica song?
No.
There's a funny fat man in a silly red suit, stuck in the smoke hole of our teepee.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. My brain is just going a million miles a minute here lately. This new expedition Bigfoot. Have you been keeping up with that?
No, I haven't watched a single episode of it. I saw that the guy from Willow Creek's in it, and then
is that who that guy is?
Huh?
Is that who that guy is?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's the cluck. He's the cluck that never made it to the Patterson film site at all.
Yeah.
They camped out on the trail down to it and then never walked down. What an idiot. Anyhow,
that broad, I'm sorry, she's scary looking, bro.
Dude, I liken her to like a burn victim. It's like you don't want to stare, but at the same time, it's a train wreck.
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, it's like, why? I mean, I understand she's.
I feel bad, but it's.
I'm really not trying to pick on the lady. I'm sure there's a reason that she's had that much cosmetic work done. Maybe she had acid thrown in her face. I don't know, but wow. I mean, it is slightly disturbing. It's hard to look at. It is. Yeah. It is hard to watch. And I got to be honest, I've seen the second episode, man. Since you don't really care about it, I'm going to talk about it anyhow. Okay. So this week was literally an entire episode of what not to do while Bigfooting. So their RPG guy, and that might be the actor guy, that might be the guy that was in Willow Creek. He gets these headaches week one. Oh, my head hurts. My head hurts. Oh, my head hurts. And I start immediately talking about infrasound. Now, that's fine. Okay, let's say the Sasquatch can do infrasound. How big and powerful and close would Sasquatch have to be to you personally to affect you with infrasound? He's certainly not going to stand up on the ridge top and right, exactly. So he'd have to be like sitting out behind your teepee, in a friggin' Indian, just fucking with your head. Well, I dropped the third F-bomb. You're not even guilty to this week, man. It's all me.
Fuck.
So he goes out, and they declare automatically he's just done. He's out. He's not coming back. So they lost their actor week 1. And they call Bob Gimlin, of all people, and ask him who he thinks should be. He should ask him for a list of names of who should come and replace RPG, because he knows about boots on the ground people. Ugh. Anyhow, so this week they're down a person, and what do? They go out into the woods by themselves at night, in bear country, in cougar country. I don't know whether she's armed. I know we know that Russell Accord.
She doesn't need to be, bro. She doesn't fucking look at death, bro.
Now, the messed up part is that she's going out there to call blast, right? Because they got a Bigfoot they got a Bigfoot vocal on audio that they're going to call blast out there. She is literally walking around with a lantern to her face. A lantern, not a flashlight, not a headlamp. She's out there with a fucking lantern like it's 1840, walking around in the woods talking about, I can't see nothing. I can't see. She doesn't even have like a blinder on the back side of the friggin' lantern. No, she doesn't have a reflector, nothing. Just an open lantern to her. It's so thick and dark out here. I can't see anything. I'm like, bitch, take the light out your eyes. Maybe you can see something. Fuck. So that just.
I saw the preview and it made me not want to watch it.
They go through this episode talking about infrasound and attacks on people, and infrasound and attacks on people. And I'm like, man, we know elephants have infrasound, and who's ever been affected by it? Like the Mythbusters literally spent $30,000 on episode money trying to make Adam shit himself in front of 10,000 watts of amplifiers and speakers with a brown note infrasound, and it never happened. So how powerful would Bigfoot have to be, even if he hit the right brown note frequency, to make somebody's headache come and go for hours at a time?
Right.
I don't know. It's just one of those things that just makes you cringe. You just like, God, I wanted this to be a good show. I really wanted this to be a good show, but it's kind of like Iguanazilla from 2000 and whatever that was with Matthew Broderick.
Yeah.
It's a severe disappointment. It's just like, so this week on the show, they're talking about they're only got 2 weeks left. It's supposed to be an 8-week expedition. This is episode 2. Now they've only got 2 weeks left. Where'd the other 6 weeks go? Nothing happened. You didn't do anything. You sat in I don't know, man. I just like what show is it on the Travel Channel? I'm not sure what channel it's on, Natalie. If you have the voice remote, just yell Expedition Crap Shoot or Crap Show or no Expedition Bigfoot. And I'm sure it'll come up for you. I want to maybe the Travel Channel. No, Sci-Fi maybe.
No, it's
somebody else. Somebody will know. It's just freaking horrible. Okay, so the the Reverend Dean says it is definitely the Travel Channel. And dude, it's just like, God bless it. It's just, I wanted it to be a good show. Russell's a good dude, I guess. And people have met him. Everybody said that he's an okay guy, and boots on the ground. He's out with a cameraman, up on a ridge top, and they decide that he has to get this sample down before it degrades because it might rain. So they decide to have him rappel off of a 400-foot cliff face down, and they're like, right, because as soon as they show you where he's rappelling down to, you can tell by the impacted earth that people go there to rappel.
Yeah.
Like people go there to climb that rock face, people go there to rappel, and it's just like, yeah, okay, it is
I got paid to go to a tourist stop.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they're like, oh, we're so remote, but you can drive your car right up to the edge of a 25 square mile area, because that's basically what they said they've got is, 150 square miles, which is like 25 by 25.
Holy crap! I see Sam Squatch Rivera in here.
Yeah, I hear that too. What is that scratching in the background? That's on you somewhere.
Oh, my bad. I was scratching against the computer.
Jackass.
I didn't know you could hear that. What am I scratching on the microphone or something?
I felt like we were in Christmas vacation. Can you hear that?
I was just doing
You
this.
couldn't hear a dump truck drive through a nitroglycerin plant. No, it's kind of
the whole time. I don't know why I was doing that. So I couldn't hear it.
Oh my goodness. Hello, Kathy Alborough. So glad you could make it in this evening to see us. There's Joshua Salazar. That's right. You got to roll the R's. That was the difference between Spanish and French. Spanish, you roll the front of the tongue. French, you roll the back. And I'm not that cunning of a linguist. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow, we're already 38 minutes in for the last show of the season. Next year, man, yeah, I'm hoping I can get some signal from some of the new mine sites that we're going to be exploring down there, because almost every single time that I talk to these old miners at Creekside, down by the rivers, and I mentioned Bigfoot, they all kind of shy away for a little bit. And then after, half a day or something down there digging the dirt around there, well, there was this one time that I, and I always get a story out of one of them old timers down there. And some of them are like, yeah, he's like, I saw a bear get up and run up the hill on two legs. And I'm like, a bear? Well, it was big and brown and ran up the hill on two legs. I was like, you ever seen a bear run uphill on two legs? He's like, well, now that you mentioned it, not really, but it was a bear. I swear it was. I was like, well, maybe you. Okay.
Speaking of that, and speaking of miners, I actually if you I know you watch his show, Pioneer Polly.
Oh yeah, dude. What's up with the fangs, bro? Was he one of the vampires?
That's how he was. That's his normal.
Oh, so it's not even. That's not like even a thing for him. That's like a. Oh well, okay.
Yeah.
I kind of had to shy away from him because of the teeth. I was just like,
no,
I was hoping he wasn't one of those vampire weirdos from the past who just because look, man, you can tell somebody's minor channels are like ex-cons. They got like prison tats on their necks and stuff, man. I mean, it's you can tell some of them are trying to turn over a new leaf.
But I was talking to him, and I had asked him, like, I mean, you guys, you're deep out there, like, did you ever have any kind of squatchy type things happen while you're out there? And he goes, now, no joke. He goes, all the time. Sometimes you'll hear like people talking, but it's in a language that he doesn't know what it is. And then he said something like, when Bogus was there visiting, he ended up hearing it too.
Well, that's the thing too. You got to remember though, those guys are on the creek in the rocks with the boulders, and you've been at Louse Creek and heard the sirens.
Yeah, no, I know.
There's that, but it doesn't come up off the hill like that. I mean, if you're hearing it come from the creek, that's one thing. But if you're hearing it come from the hill, with that crazy vocal that Jonathan and I caught up there at Louse Creek this year, dude, I don't know what the hell Sasquatch sounds like now.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was, but it wasn't human. I mean, what? I don't know, man. It is very, very creative.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting because he was like, he's not. I bet he has other stories. He just didn't want to.
I'd love to have him come on friggin' the channel. Maybe if you can get us an introduction, maybe you can come on with him.
I just barely talked to him a little bit. No, I'm good.
Nothing says doing live broadcast from the shop. Like, hey man, you want? Hey, I want a Popeye's chicken sandwich. Can you get them to bring me one of those?
Yeah.
It ain't that far of a ride, right?
Right. I don't understand why everybody's going nuts for a sandwich they've had this whole time.
Yeah, I've never had one. I still haven't had one.
Yeah, they've always had a chicken sandwich.
Yeah, I guess tonight would be a good time to ask any final questions of the year. They're apparently talking about my vinyl collection. Yeah, I've got 600 rock and roll records that I paid anywhere from $1 to $3 for. 1960s, 70s, 80s, hair bands, all kind of crazy stuff. Aerosmith to ZZ Top, everything in between. There's some disco in there. I'm not proud of it, but got some Bruce Springsteen. I have this really big John Cougar Mellencamp collection, and I don't know how I obtained it. Alvin and the Chipmunks. Hell yeah, dog. That's fantastic. Christmas time is near. Dude, you want to talk about what's nuts is we were actually at the flea market a couple of weeks back and found the New Kids on the Block.
Yeah.
Christmas album, bro. It was crazy. So I bought that stuff, man. It was insane. Anyhow, yeah, that's so yeah. Okay. All right. Back to it. What is that one? I can't really see. Oh, creepy. The Sasquatch.
Fucking that guy up.
Now, where do you find those things?
Man, I've been getting them everywhere, bro.
Like eBay and comic shops and that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Because our poor watchers, some of them have loved ones that want to buy them Squatchy stuff, but have no idea where to go and find that stuff.
This would be a good one for everyone because it's a big book of like different Sasquatch stories written by different comic book artists. You can find this on like eBay, stuff like that.
That's very cool.
Book. I thought it was cool because it's a Bigfoot reading comics.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I got a cool picture on the back where he's like sneaking up on him on a campfire.
Almost looks like a Bigfoot campfire story scene.
Yeah.
That somebody drew a couple of years back.
Yeah. I've been finding some good ones. I was going to try and shout out another fellow person that remember that one the guy that comes into the Bigfoot stuff. What was his name? Bob Beeson, right?
Yeah.
I know I got the book.
Oh, that was the old guy that you had the hard time getting a hold of.
Yeah, and then I got a hold of him. Finally, but
now the art that you see that's behind Wes is also for sale. You contact him at Squatcher Inc. If you see anything back there that really piques your eyeballs, I really like that little girl with that tore up Bigfoot back there over top. No, over that side, the other side. Yeah, that one there. Yeah, that one. That's my favorite. That one's freaking awesome, dude. I still have my Gone Squatching sign. I just don't have anywhere to hang it behind me right now. I'm still working on the.
I got oh wait, I'm pushed around. I got like all that whole area is all Bigfoot stuff right there.
Frame 352.
Yeah.
Hey, I see that picture of some weirdo guys in it. I wonder who that is.
Yeah, that's all us.
Well, we got to do that again very soon, man. You got to get your butt up here this year.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, you keep saying that, but
yeah.
All right. Well, that's right. Stick the Squatch on your tree this year, and don't forget the little what is it? Who makes that? The Snuffy McGee or Fanny McPhee, Bigfoot posable guy.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think that's who that is as well.
Man, what did I do with that guy?
All right. Well, let's get this thing all wrapped up this evening there, sir. It is.
My bad.
No. It's really okay. Yeah, shoot out. Get any of them you want out now. Get them out.
This is the one I wanted to show you.
the Theo Atkinson.
Doc Yeti, fuck son.
What the hell, man?
Yeti detective.
The
Isn't that
Yeti,
gangster?
the Yeti detective. Is he solving Yeti crimes or people crimes?
I think it's like a mixture of both.
Is that the one that you had the hard time getting a hold of the old dude with?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's just that one was funny. Yeah, I don't know where that one is. I know it's somewhere.
Oh, and if anybody's looking for a last minute gift for your old pal, yeah, your favorite Reverend, I'm a size I'm a size LiDAR drone.
Oh, here it is.
So yeah, if you can find the size LiDAR drone, that's what I am.
This is Bob Beeson that you can find on Facebook. He's in a lot of the Bigfoot and he signed it.
Nice.
And it's cool. It's the story reminds me, one of the stories in it reminds me of the St. Helens.
The Mount St. Helens where they took it out by helicopter?
Yeah, it's similar. It's not, it's not the same, but it's
Based upon true stories. Boom, boom.
it's during a disaster and stuff like that. But
A disaster. Nobody likes a disaster.
he did good, I think. The art's cool.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's all in it, dude. I've learned to draw a little bit this last couple of years. I've been tinkering around with it, but I've still by no means.
Man, I like your whole get up right there, man. You got it all holidayed the shit out right there, bro.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh wait, man. Yeah, there's the Christmas tree.
I like that.
Yeah. The porch outside is all done up, and the carport's all done up. I haven't done the rest of the trailer lights yet because it's been raining, and every time I go out there to do it, it's freaking cold and raining. Who picked on your
Dean of all people?
Really?
Dean, man. I keep messing with it. That's why I keep doing this.
That is absolutely mean. Yes. Well, there you are. Cy Tyson says it's a great show as always, and we're glad to have you back, Wes.
Yeah.
Not everybody hates you. British get your sense of humor.
Hey, I told you, man. We got a lot of material for Bigfoot Entertainment.
Yeah, we may have to do a recycle on Bigfoot Entertainment and just put it on this channel or something. We'll just have to talk about that. Definitely, for sure. Well, guys, I think that is going to wrap it up for this edition of the Squatchers Lounge podcast. If you like what we do here, you can always check us out over at patreon.com. For $1, that gets you your general admission and get you access to all of the content that is available on that separate channel as well, because that's where all of the Bigfoot campfire stories are getting moved. So that is patreon.com/cryptid corner. And with that, my friends, Mr. Wesley, I want to thank you for coming.
I was trying to see like it was like a puppet, like I'm holding you as a puppet right there on the screen.
That's wonderful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. And may, as always, oh crap, that's not what I wanted. As always, may the Squatch be with you until next year. No show next week because it is Christmas. I doubt I'll do anything on the 1st, so we'll probably be back for the first show of the year. Come at me, bro. On January 8th. And with that, thanks everybody. May the Squatch be with you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. There's a funny fat man in a silly red suit stuck in the smoke hole of our teepee.
Survived the show without any banjo song.
I didn't do it to you. I should do that to you real quick.
No.
No, I wanted you to have a good experience so you'll come back again soon. Everybody loves your old pal Wes. You're the only one that thinks they don't.
Everybody.
We'll do a Google Hangout here after the show. If you guys are interested, I'll post up the link. Good night, everybody.
A Google Hangout?